The smoking ban was introduced 4 years ago, and today we're going to talk to some publicans and see how it's affected their business, and also talk to some pub goers and some pub lovers about how it's affected the way that they socialise. So what do you do?
I'm the landlord of a pub in Belvedere.
And how's the ban impacted upon your business?
We've lost trade by about 40%.
40%, and
yeah.
Would you say that's down to the smoking ban?
Yeah, definitely.
Hello. Hello, can I come and ask you some questions? Yeah. Why is lifting the smoking ban important to you?
It's killing the clubs, completely killing the clubs, completely.
And how have you seen the atmosphere in your local pubs change since the ban?
We dropped over £2,000 a week in turnover, which is why we support this campaign where we're looking at to have the choice of being able to have a separate room.
So why have you come along today?
I've come along because I feel so strongly that the smoking ban is counterproductive. As somebody who believes in freedom and civil liberties, I think we need to tell the government they actually work for us. And if a lot of people want something to change, then they should listen.
Why are you here today, Christiana?
To support people's right to be able to smoke and the pub's right to be able to choose for themselves. If they want to have smoking in their pub, then that should be up to them.
So you'd like to see the law change?
Yes, I would like to see the law change.
Thank you very much.
Some smokers, like myself, are lifelong smokers from childhood to older age. And I think we deserve some consideration. You know, the government hasn't minded taking tax out of my pocket since I was 8 years old. And now that I'm an adult and able to make my choices, they now decide that I should be excluded socially and I should have no rights as a smoker.
It's interesting, isn't it? Because before the ban came in, nearly 70% of the UK public said, actually, we don't want this ban.
That's right.
And what's happened now is pubs have closed.
It was just introduced, and unfortunately it was the draconian nature of it. It was introduced. Every law we have in our country has clauses. This had no clause. It was absolute. That's what's wrong with it.
Why are you here today?
I'm here today to support the amendment of the smoking ban. I'm against it because of a whole range of reasons, because I think it's an infringement of our human right to smoke something that's perfectly legal. And I'm here because it's good to see an organisation getting together to try and do something about it.
I think this is just one manifestation of a much larger and wider problem, which is, to use a hackneyed phrase, a nanny state, which attempts to regulate in some microcosmic degree every single facet of our national life.
Well, we just feel that some of the pubs and clubs of Britain have been shut down over the years, and we just wanted the choice of people who want to smoke should be given an elegant smoking solution. I mean, in the end, where do you draw the line of people telling you what you can do and what you can't do? And if we just sit back and go along with it, what will be the next thing they take away?
What do you think the implication of the smoking ban has been for you?
I go around my clubs and they're talking about it, and they said, yes, it's been devastating. And this is the problem, because people, well, we're not going to go down to the club tonight because we can't have a smoke and we're going to stand in the rain.
I'm here to oppose the fact that the government has destroyed a lot of people's social lives, and we elect governments to run the country, not our social lives.
I'm here because I don't like the state telling grown adults what they can do with themselves in their personal lives, in their homes, and I think they've stepped too far into people's businesses.
I think in reality what it's doing is a lot of people aren't going to the pub. It's not a social event. It's not in small towns and small villages. It's the focus of the community. Still, people are still more likely to go to the pub than they are to go to church. So I think it's undermined small communities in particular. It's the infantilisation of adults and taking away their own social responsibility for their actions and treating us like children.
We are just exercising. We just want to run businesses. We want to be left alone. And these people in Westminster should stop interfering in our lives.
I'm here because, more than anything, I'm worried about the way in which increasing government legislation around smoking and drinking is really starting to clamp down on public spaces. The smoking ban means that people are no longer able to be themselves. They feel like they have to be forced outside to have a discussion. They feel vilified and kind of marginalised. I think that's deeply problematic.
It's quite interesting talking to the guys here today, because actually, although a lot of them are publicans, they're not really annoyed about the smoking ban because they're losing money. They're actually very annoyed that everyday people are being told what to do. They're being told what to do, they're being told how to socialise, and they just don't like it. It's more about freedom for these people and freedom to socialise as they see fit, much more than it is about profits.